Hey friends, welcome back to Law Creations. Welcome back to another video. So this is going to be kind of a twofold video. I have a diorama display to show you. It's another 1/6 scale creation that I made. So if you stay to the end of the video, I'll show you that video. But I just want to take some time and share with you guys. Hit over 4,000 subscribers, which for me is way beyond what I ever anticipated. I'm thankful for all my subscribers that have been there since the start of my channel. You guys have been awesome with your comments, your likes, your encouragement, and just the overall interaction. And for all my new subscribers that have been watching my videos, I really appreciate it. And you always hear me talk about 4,000 subscribers, so excited. And yet my videos only get like 300 views. So I never understand that. But that's okay. I don't do YouTube to make money. I don't do YouTube to really grow my channel. And I know it's not going to reach thousands and thousands. I know that. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I kind of half-ass my channel. I just show you odds and ends and share different things with you guys in regards to my creations and techniques and just overall trying to encourage you in the hobby. So yeah, 4,000 subscribers. What got me into this YouTube is just 4 years ago. I just sat down and started. I was like, well, let me do a video on just sharing the type of foam that I use for my dioramas. And I was very early on and just starting out in creating. And I just went ahead and did a video and just went on from there and just started posting and developing a community that I really love. And it's just something that I do just to, interact with people and encourage and show you what a wonderful hobby this can be and what a wonderful outlet of creativity it can be. In today's world of social media, we just see so much work from others, and people, do phenomenal work. And if I can just encourage anybody in the hobby or just starting out, is don't ever compare yourself to others, because that's going to kill your creativity. That's going to stunt your growth. If you compare yourself, and you're going to get discouraged, and you have to take in consideration, if you're just starting out and you're seeing fantastic pieces of work on Instagram, wherever you might be, you have to understand that these people have put in countless hours into their craft. And the only way you get better is with practice, with time. And so don't ever compare yourself to someone else, because they may be a little further along in the hobby and in their creativity. Just compare yourself to yourself. You can take a look back at a piece you made 6 months ago and say, have I improved? Am I getting better? Am I learning new techniques? Be true to yourself. That's what I encourage. The way social media is today, we just see so much fantastic work. And it can get discouraging. It can. You see people, especially you see, wow, that guy's got 500 likes, and damn, that don't matter. You don't base how good your work is and how good your creations are by somebody's by the likes. You're not going to reach every your pieces are going to touch certain people, and for some people it's just not going to do anything for depending on the theme, depending on the scale that you're building, and just depending on a lot of things. So don't take it personal if somebody doesn't like your work. It just, that particular piece may not be their cup of tea. That's all. You know when you really reach somebody is when you're scrolling and you're looking and you see a piece that really strikes home. If you love horror, if you love just miniatures and Marvel, DC, and just atmosphere, those kind of pieces strike home with me. I know if they remind me of my childhood, if they bring back, if they capture a really awesome environment, atmosphere, a movie scene. Those are the kind of things that you have to take into consideration, because it'll strike a chord with you, and you'll know, wow, I really like that, and you click the like button. And if you don't like it, you just scroll on by, and the fact is, you don't like it because it's not good work. It's just not. It doesn't strike a chord with you. That's all. And it's just it's personal preference. So also, just the only way you're gonna get better is with practice, is sitting down doing it. Watch your YouTube videos, watch certain creators and their techniques, but then sit down and put them into practice. And don't be discouraged. Create for you. I say that all the time. In regards to my YouTube channel, I never started this channel, and I don't have any anticipation on making any kind of money off my channel. This is just an outlet for me to share my work and encourage you. I don't want to ever put ads on my channel. I know how frustrating it is to be in the middle of a good video and then an ad pop up. I personally don't like it, and that's why I do YouTube Premium. And I just pay the $12 a month. I don't get any ads, and I can enjoy my creators without the ads. And hopefully they still get a profit from my premium subscription. But like I say, I half-ass my videos, and I don't ever get discouraged by seeing people just getting on YouTube, doing the same things that I'm doing, and they skyrocket in views, they skyrocket in subscribers. And I don't get discouraged, because these folks put a lot of time and effort into their videos. They know how to edit. They show you precisely what they're doing. They put good music to it. Folks that, just take their time and edit their videos and do a great job, their channels succeed. And don't get me wrong, there's channels where people just sit down and shoot from the hip, and they do really well. But you got to have the personality. You got to be, some folks are funny, some people are really educated. It's all different for everybody. So I don't get discouraged. I do YouTube for me. I do YouTube to encourage you. I don't ever plan on making this my career. My hobby is my mental health therapy. You hear me say that all the time. It's my escape. It's if I ever had to do it for a living, it would no longer be enjoyable for me. Would I love to do it for a living? Be my own boss? Be in my studio all day long creating? I would love that, but I wouldn't like the pressure of having to get the work out and depending on income from. Like I say, I do it for my therapy. I do it at my own pace. I do it because I love it and enjoy it. And if I make a piece and I sell it, which the piece I'm showing you, I made and I sold already. And I got halfway decent money because my work is getting a little bit better. And I can ask for a little bit more money. I look back at my old YouTube videos, and a lot of them I want to delete because, man, I sound like a bumbling idiot, and I want to delete. But a lot of people still watch them and like them, and for whatever it's worth. And don't forget, when you show your work and you do YouTube, you put yourself out there. You put yourself out there for criticism, but you also put yourself out there to develop really good relationships with folks that watch your channel and things like that. But I know for me, what I struggle with too sometimes in a piece is perfectionism. You got to know when to stop. Put down the weathering. You just have to know when to stop. Call it a day. Because I could work on something, one little area that I just want to look a certain way, and it just repaint it, and that takes the enjoyment out of the hobby. Just know when to pull back, know when to stop, and then call it a day. Go for a walk, take a break, come back the next day, take another look at it, and see how it looks. But if I can encourage you in anything, just create for you. Create what you like. Create what brings you enjoyment, happiness. I have yet to do a sewer diorama. You see sewer dioramas everywhere. But I don't particularly like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's just something I never really got into. Would I eventually do a sewer diorama? Absolutely. I would want to, you know, extend into different, but you see them everywhere, and I don't just create it because I see 100 people creating it. I'm going to sit down and do a piece that inspires me, that that I have a connection with, and that I can really connect with. So, and you do that as well, you know. But a lot of people get commissions, and commissions are awesome, and that allows them to do. I give people credit who do commissions because they have to really, if they don't connect with the piece, and they have to really dig down and do some research and things like that, and create something that somebody else really loves. Me, I prefer creating and then selling. I don't like creating according to what somebody else wants. So it just puts that added pressure, that added, and that's not why I do this hobby. I come down stress-free, work at my own pace, and enjoy the process. And that's, if I can encourage you in anything, you're just starting out, you know, you're seasoned. Always enjoy the process. You know, when it starts to feel like it's stressed and you're pressured, and just take a little break, take a walk, you know, take a week off, you know, and just get back to the love of the hobby, get back to the love of creating. But if it's your goal to make this your living, God bless you. I don't have the energy for that. I don't have the stress threshold to say I got to make this and be, you know, in order to make a living. But a lot of people will, and a lot of people do. They do wonderful work, and you know, it's awesome. So thank you for hanging in with me. It's been exactly 12 minutes. I wrote stuff down, and I just, you know, no comparisons. I'm going to show you my display now. So let's see. I did this video yesterday, and I went through this whole schmeal. I went to pick up the camera, and I shut the video off. And I'm not as tech savvy to be able to continue edit, and I never edit my videos. Very rarely have I ever. Let's show you my new 1/6 scale display. Let me get rid of what I have my phone on. And let me turn this around. And so that's my newest display. It's 1/6 scale. I've been venturing off into different scales because I want to try my hand at every scale. I've made many 1/18 scale, and that's really pretty much my love. 1/18 scale. I've made some 1/12 scale, and this is my second 1/6 scale. So this one was a lot of fun. I saw a Google image, and that Google image inspired this particular diorama. It's meant to be a war-torn area in like Afghanistan or somewhere, Iraq or wherever it may be. I added my light. That particular light I made with Tinkercad, and then I 3D printed it, which it came out okay. I mean, it's just nothing to write home about. Everything is pretty much 2-inch pink foam. Everything is magnetized. This particular door is all foam except for the dowels there for the window, and the dowel there in the middle. That's wood. That's a wood dowel. The brackets are foam, and the rest are pieces of foam that I carved and then glued into the piece. So yeah, and I got some, I don't know if you guys can see it back there, but I got some glass, and it's weathered, so you get the idea. So all this is weathered with AK Interactive weathering pencils. Pretty much I did a base coat, and then I came in, and I wasn't as heavy-handed in regards to my weathering. I did want to capture some rust onto the piping there, but also wanted to add some paint. So it's just yeah, everything's weathered with AK Interact. I love those weathering pencils. They're forgiving and they're really awesome. So what you're looking at down here is just some odds and ends that'll go out with this order. I put it on eBay yesterday. It's already sold. So I just took my time with this piece. So this is just another overhang. So if somebody didn't want to display with this particular piece, it comes off. And then you can put this particular overhang here. And I wanted it to sit on an angle, which it does rather nicely. And you can always move it over if it's too far to center it, like that. And that kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like with that particular piece on it. And this one here is detachable, and this one I weathered same way, the weathering pencils. And it's very subtle. It's very reserved for me in regards to my weathering. I got a little carried away probably on the tops, but not so bad. Not like I usually do. I'm starting to learn not to be so heavy-handed. Sometimes less is more. And that's just, you know, the blending you can get with those particular pencils. You might think it was paint, but it isn't. And then over here on the side is all weathered up as well. So we'll put that piece aside. And down here is just it's just sand and some dirt and some grit, all glued in. It's all nice and not going anywhere. The staircase, and you can really get a good appreciation of those weathering pencils here, and just the damage and the weathering and the rust textures. And my favorite part of creating is the weathering. I really have a tough time coming up with a concept and doing my carving, and that's why I look for inspiration, because I have a difficult time. Some people can just whip up something in their mind and go with it. I don't have that luxury. It just takes me forever. So yeah, everything's, like I said, is on magnets. This one's going out to California. So I don't have, this is my only 1/6 scale figure. This particular Duke G.I. Joe. I don't have a lot of, I don't even have 1/6 scale accessories. So I just use this guy for my scaling in regards to scaling. And then, and I made some, it's just some dollar store fabric, and I just took it and I weathered it up. I got some more pieces over there that I have drying. And this is what the fabric looks like. And it makes really cool fabric, and that's what I made this particular fabric out of. So yeah, dollar store, you get a nice big roll of it. So I figured it would look nice there. You can place it in different areas of the diorama. You can put it in corners, however, you can put it up here. It just gives a little more variety to the look for the person who is going to display it. I know I try to make displays that I know I would love to show in IKEA Detolf. So this would fit nicely in a Detolf. It's 15 inches high, 11 inches wide, and 9 inches deep. So it's a good size piece. Anyway, if you made it to the end, I really appreciate it. I thank you all so much for enjoying my videos, watching, commenting, and liking. You guys are really awesome. And if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. And just be encouraged and create for you, and don't compare yourself to no one. I mean, you know, watch your people you really love and like, and be encouraged, inspired. But don't get disappointed. Don't get discouraged. You know, be true to yourself and just compare yourself from your last work. And you will improve. But you got to sit down and practice. You got to put the time and the effort in to to really improve. All right, folks. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there and watching if you made it this far. But chances are most people haven't made it this far. But that's okay. You guys enjoy your day. Have a good night.